What's going on, y'all, man? It's LA Rich, and we back with another vid, man. And look, today we got another vid about Australia, man. Y'all know I've been doing them a lot lately, and today we got it back on the channel, man, with one that's being real specific on the topic of this video, and that is surprising differences between Australia and the United States. Unconventional. I don't know why that word just messed me up a little bit, but hey, we all know, bro, it is real big differences when it comes to the USA and Australia, bro. The number one difference I can think about is driving on the right side and left side of the road. You feel me? They drive on the left side. In the US, we drive on the right side. So that's one of the main differences right there, man. You feel me? So I'm glad to get into this video, man. And before I do, what I want to say is thank y'all so much for the love and support I've been receiving. I'm going to give a round of applause right now. We officially hit 9,000 subscribers, bro. 9,000 subscribers, man. All I got to say is none of this will be possible without y'all, bro. Real talk. This YouTube growth and everything has truly, I say, changed my life, man. You know, this was something I always dreamed of with coming to YouTube as a kid growing up. And to be able to say I'm at this standpoint now on YouTube and everything is honestly remarkable to me, bro. So I gotta tell y'all, man, I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. It truly means the most to me, man. Real talk. But hey, we gonna go ahead and get into this vid. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some videos to react to, man. Oh yeah, and the video is by Ellie Majelli. You feel me? That's her name right there. So gotta make sure I always put the whoever the creator is in the vid. But hey, let's get into the vid.
The differences between the US, specifically California, and Australia, specifically Melbourne, Victoria. So I recently just moved to Australia a month ago. I was in fact born here and then moved over to California when I was 8. I've had the majority of my life spent in California, but then now I've returned back to Australia, and I just want to talk about some differences that I've noticed in just the first month of being here. Just to put a disclaimer out there, these are all my opinions. That's my opinion! And my impressions of my first month of actually living in Australia. I'm not sure if everyone will notice these things. These are just some things that I noticed myself in this first month. One thing that totally surprised me, I'm actually shocked that this happens, but on the radio and in certain like clothing stores as well, they have like the not clean version of songs playing, which I just thought was like so weird. And I was like, oh my God, did they mess up? Like, you know, this music has like a bad word in it. Like, are they allowed to show that because it's like a public?
Oh, they got clean versions. Okay. I thought you said not clean. They got clean versions of some. Oh, no. They got not clean versions of songs playing. Hey, that is one of the number one things too, bro. I get it. You know, it might be kids in stores, kids in restaurants and all that, man. But are they really listening that hard, bro? Come on now, man. Let's just play music is music.
Setting, especially on the radio, they'll have like a disclaimer that comes up like before the actual like song comes on, and it's like profanity about to occur or something like that. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe they like play the whole song, because in America, like, there's no way, it's like super unprofessional if you go into a place and they're like have music like playing cuss words, you know. One thing I noticed as soon as I got off of the airport was just how much more Melbourne spent money towards making everything look nice. And what I mean by this is like when you're going along certain highways or you're going under bridges, the bridges.
No, that's beautiful, bro. Real talk. What the hell didn't happen?
There's so much more of a focus on making things look more aesthetically pleasing, because in California, some of the freeways just absolutely suck. And in Australia too, they have digital signs instead of like the physical signs. So it would be like, oh, 100 kilometers per hour. And then if there's an accident, the digital signs would slow down and be flashing, where in America you're just having like a consistent, you know, 65 miles per hour, and you have to follow.
They give you an accident warning on the signs there too? No, that's hard. That's something the US really need to do, man, because you got to rely on your maps or whatever Google, whatever directions app you use, man. That's what you got to rely on to tell you if it's an accident or not. But they have a thing on a sign that's on the expressway that tell you if it's an accident or not, bro. I like that, bro. Real talk.
That, but you don't know if there's a crash further down the road and whether to avoid it or not. So I think in that regard, Australia is like a little bit safer when it comes to the road. Obviously, there's crazy drivers in both countries. But Australia has
What
like
the?
those.
Hold on. Oh, he got a whole AR.
Australia has like those warning signs of like, hey, move to the left or move to the right because a car is broken down on that side. So I think that was like a really cool thing that I noticed in Australia. Another thing, if we're talking about transport as well, would be the public transport that's offered in both countries. I was from specifically like the Bay Area, so the Bay Area has like an okay public transport, but I feel like it's pretty expensive. Like anytime I would jump on the Caltrain, I found that I would be spending like $20 if I were to go through the Caltrain. And when I'm taking the train in Melbourne, it's like, yeah, it'll cost me about like $4.60 for like the same amount of time and travel. And they also have a free section of transport within the very center of the city where when you're taking a tram between certain stops, it's completely free and you don't have to pay at all to use that transport, which I think is really cool and really fun. Another thing too, I know this kind of depends on what area you're in, but
and that's just some California shit right there. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all over the U.S. it don't cost that damn much to get on no damn public transportation, bro. Cause Lord, boy, I would have been, man, I would have been having to walk everywhere as a kid, bro. Real talk. If public transportation costed that much, $20 to get on the bus or the train, man, forget it.
Australia has like a coffee shop on like every single corner, or they'll have like 4 coffee shops like on a single corner. Like there's a center near me, like a shopping center. I'm not even joking, there's 5 coffee shops all within the same like 500 meters of each other. It's insane. But with that, I feel like there's more of like a coffee culture in terms of like sit down and drink your coffee, where in America it's like you get your coffee and go somewhere else. It's like you would get a to-go cup. Where like in Australia, everywhere that you're going, if you're having it like for here instead of takeaway, like you have a like, you know, a mug or like a ceramic mug. Most places in America I feel like only do the to-go cup. So
do y'all like coffee, man? It's something that I really just could never get into, bro. I don't know why. Something about the taste of it. I mean, coffee be looking so good, bro. Real talk, coffee got to be one of the most what's the word for it? Appealing drinks that I've ever seen, bro. But it just don't taste good to me, man. I might be making it wrong or something, but it never tasted good to me.
I found that was kind of cool because it's like, you know, you sit down, you relax at a coffee shop. Rather than, I feel like in America, if you go to a coffee shop, you're like studying or working. Where like in Australia here, it's a little bit more about relaxing, enjoying a coffee. It's like you sit down, you chat with somebody. So you're doing that in America too, but I feel like there's just more of a focus on it in Australia. A big part that I think was pretty different, which California has like the win on this, would be like the weather. Melbourne weather is known for having like 4 seasons in one day. So like in the morning it'll be freezing cold, and then in the middle of the day it's like, you know, autumn kind of like fall kind of weather, and then you maybe get like, it feels like summer and it's like super hot and it's probably like, you know, 30 degrees or more than that. Then by the end of the night you're getting like, you know, spring and it's like raining or something like that. Where I feel like the weather in California is like super consistent every day. Like if it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain for the entire day. But if it's gonna be sunny, it's gonna be sunny for the entire day. Melbourne, at least, it's like so different every day. So because of that, you have to be like dressed and ready for any single weather pattern that could come on. You have to bring like a jacket or like sweatpants, even if you know that it's gonna be like a sunny day, just in case. The weather is so unpredictable. As well as talking about weather too, the sun is so much stronger here in Australia than it is in California. In California, I feel like if it's a sunny day, I can go out and get away with not wearing sunscreen.
Y'all had told me that in the last video too, that sun out there is no joke, bro. And I believe y'all, man, because Lord, boy, I would not be able to handle no sun that's that damn hot, bro. Real talk. If I gotta worry about literally my shoes almost burning off from how hot the ground is, man, I can't live there at all, bro. I don't even want to visit.
Here, I will 100% get burned if I don't wear sunscreen and it's a sunny day. The UV is like constantly super high. The other day for my walking a half marathon video, I didn't put enough sunscreen on my arms and I literally got the worst watch tan ever. I don't know if it really shows up on video, but yeah, definitely wearing your sunscreen here in Australia is so important. They have like a whole bunch of campaigns about protecting yourself from the sun because there's a really high skin cancer risk by not wearing sunscreen. Now we're talking about slang. I'm probably gonna do a whole video on that where like I interview my family about the different kinds of slang that they use. But obviously there's a lot of different kinds of terms and things that they call different items in Australia. So for example, a big one is flip-flops in California are called thongs here, but thongs in California mean like underwear. With that, there is a lot of different slang, and like sometimes when I hear
wait, hold on, bro.
California mean like flip-flops in California are called thongs here.
Flip-flops in California are called thongs here.
Thongs in California mean like underwear. With that,
Okay, that I've heard people call them flip flops in specific thongs. It's not. I don't usually see people call. Usually just call flip flops, but I've definitely heard people in the U.S. say that they call them thongs.
California are called thongs here, but thongs in California mean like underwear. With that, there is a lot of different slang, and like sometimes when I hear other people talk about, you know, different words that I don't know the meaning of, I'm like so confused on what they're talking about. You know, I'm slowly starting to catch up to what the slang is. And on my last video, I called one of those like clip-on bags that you use for walking and stuff, I call it like a fanny pack, but apparently that's like not a good word. They call it a bum bag. So some people commented on my last video about calling it a bum bag, so that's what I'm gonna be calling it now. Another thing here too is that drinking tap water is like completely normal, and like most people drink their tap water. In America, like most people are using like a Brita filter, or they're somehow filtering their water using bottled water, but in Australia it's totally normal to drink your tap water, and most people just do it anyways. Okay, let's see how long I can go.
Look, now I had this commented on my last video too about the tap water situation in America, more specifically, you know, in different places in America too. I would say you can drink tap water, bro. I'm not gonna say you gonna get sick if you drink it or something, but that water, bro, your stomach gonna be hurting after, man. Most times, I would say probably 7 times out of 10, your stomach will 100% be hurting, man. So that's why I wouldn't drink it. But I know it's a lot of people out there, bro, that still drink it, man. And kudos to them. But me, on the other hand, I can't drink that, bro. Your stomach be hurting bad after that.
My battery dies. Also, I feel like the money makes so much more sense here in Australia. Every single bill has its own color. The only part that kind of confuses me is when it gets to the coins, because there's like a $2 coin, a $1 coin, and then all the cents, but they don't have pennies. If you're charging someone for something and it's like $12.93, you would then round down to 90 because there's only like the 5-cent coin and not like a penny. So that was like something that I had to get used to, at least, because I'm like, wait, do I have to like round? Like I have to like think a little bit extra when I'm giving people change. Now I feel like I actually care a lot more about coins, because there's like the $1 coin and $2 coin, where in America, like the highest coin that you really have and that you use frequently would be like the 25-cent coin, like a quarter. Because of that, like I don't really care about change, but like here change actually matters because it's worth a lot more.
Hey, $2 coins, bro, man, now let me tell y'all, man, $1 coins, I feel like I haven't seen a $1 coin in I don't know how long, bro. But when you used to get one, you felt like you was at the top of the world, bro. Real talk. I really don't know what happened to them, man. I do not see any $1 coins no more. I know if somebody probably got some $1 coins, hold on to them, man, because that's probably gonna be worth more than $1 in some years, bro.
Getting used to like Celsius instead of Fahrenheit was something to get used to, because people talk about like, oh my god, it's so hot, like it's 30 degrees. To me, in Fahrenheit, 30 degrees is like freezing. Like it's below freezing. It was like definitely something to get used to, and I have to think like, okay, a 20-degree day, like what am I gonna wear for a 20-degree day? So definitely having to get used to like that Celsius change, and I'm kind of starting to get kilometers as well. I feel like
yeah, them for sure would have been my two most hard to adapt to type of things that go on. A big difference from Australia and the U.S. the kilometers and the damn degrees outside, bro. Because I will forever, it'll be stuck in my mind too much saying miles and Fahrenheit.
Like how far a kilometer is, I'm like, okay, it's a little bit less than a mile, but like not half, but like a little bit more than half, and like trying to understand that as well has been a bit of a challenge. The metric system makes more sense, like we all know that. So yeah, I think I might make a part 2 for more information on the differences between Australia and the US. Obviously I've only been here for like just over a month, so I don't know everything about the country, but I'm really excited to like get to learn more and find more differences. I think I'm gonna make a video about slang as well, so stay tuned for that. Now, before my camera dies, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you like seeing videos like this about Australia, definitely subscribe so you can watch more videos that I come out with. My posting schedule right now, I'm trying to post every Thursday and Sunday.
Hey, the camera died, man. That's one of the #1 things, bro, that'll piss you off as a content creator, bro. When that camera died, when you see that red flashing, well, it depends on what camera you got, but when you see it's about to die, man, it's just, you gotta speed up everything, bro. It's time to get the video over with, you feel me? But hey, I like this video a lot, bro. Real talk, man. You know, letting us know a lot about the differences between America and the U.S. And I like that she was real transparent about everything. You know, she was real upfront, didn't sugarcoat whatever it was, and she wasn't being too drastic with, like, you know, she would be saying, well, I didn't even hear, did she mention the cars driving on the left side? I don't even think she mentioned that. But hey, we found out a lot of stuff in this vid, man, and I'm glad that we learning more and more about Australia, bro. Real talk. But hey, thank y'all for coming to the vid. Once again, thank y'all for helping me hit 9,000 subscribers. I'm gonna give a round of applause for that again. We're on the road to 9.1 now. I appreciate every last one of y'all for the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly means the most to me. Nonetheless, that's the way to close out the vid. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some videos to react to, man. And hey, it's LA Rich. I'm getting up out of here. All right, y'all.
I just got the race, I boost it up, that I'm not real son. Shooter ready, go there, ready, blaze, they hit up everyone. Every time I did a give a shit, I still ain't number one. And my pockets filled with money, bitch, like fucking.